Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for another exciting episode. How to make a composite P-51, baby. Okay, that's going on, it's going to roll off. Okay guys, I'm jamming. I got a couple layers of 6-ounce cloth. I'm going to use some of this heavy stuff. Then I'm going to put a couple more layers of 6 on it. And it'll be just peachy. Right. Actually, I think a mold like this wouldn't warp regardless. I don't have that much of a warping problem. You know. But yeah, Steve-O Blaster, that is what this stuff it's for surface coat. That is what surface coat is for, is the surface of molds. That is what it's for. So it's part of a system they got. They like to use their white resin, which is a lot for mold making, which is actually cheaper than this clear resin, about $100 a bucket. But you know, I used it a couple times, and I don't know. I just bad enough having to buy one kind of resin. What's less two? Because this clear resin works just fine. Just costs a little more money to mold with. But it's got a higher compression strength too. So it is stronger epoxy. That's what you're looking for when you want strong. You're looking for compression strength. When you're epoxy, all epoxy's got a compression strength. Your surface coats are a lot high. They're pretty high. Epoxy's way off the chart. Next comes your surface coat. But you can get aluminum filled surface coat, which is real expensive, but it's way up there off the chart. And then you got surface coat like this, it's pretty good. You can use white resin for surface coat, but it has no compression strength. You know. But aluminum filled surface coat, that you can slop that on thick from what they say, and it won't crack out. But Tom still has issues with it. He showed me a couple molds made out of that. Nothing's issues free. He has to repair his molds, you know, now and then. That's what he was doing when I went in there. I kind of like this thick resin, man. Kind of blows putting on 10 layers of cloth, you know. Which this little molds don't need to be as thick as like the Thunder Chief mold. Man, did you guys go look at that F-14 crash in my favorites? Sure does suck. Just a super bad flutter. A lot of people on RC Universe think the honeycomb failed, and no way. Just a flutter. He didn't make that mod on his elevators. And someone told him he didn't need to, so he didn't. And he came out of a split S, man, hauling the mail, you know, and both elevators just started fluttering. There's a pretty good slow motion video. Some guy ran it through a stabilizer. You can really see it good. In the first video, it looks like they're oscillating doing this. Oops, I knew that was going to happen. In the first video, it looked like they was oscillating. You know, kind of doing this. But in the second video, the guy ran it through a stabilizer in the super slow mo, and you can see they was just wham, wham, wham. And they was doing it so violently that the fuselage was twisting. And so they all think the honeycomb gave way, and it's just a violent flutter like that. Ain't nothing gonna live through. Honeycomb, carbon fiber plane, you know, it was just sad. Sad. But life goes on. Life goes on. After a sad crash, I know out there. Man, I've lost a couple. Blows, man, it hits hard. But, you know, it's one of those wise man once told me after losing the most gorgeous F4 you ever seen. That's why the highs are so high, because the lows are so low. They are too close. I feel for him. He's a good guy. Okay, now I just need to swap some resin in there. Did you guys get any flying in this weekend? Anybody? Sweet man. I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna put some 6 ounce on top of that. Kinda equal it out a little. That's how you make mold right here, people. This is a mold. Well, Tom does the same thing on every one of his molds, no matter how big it is. We got some big old molds too, man. Except he's got taller sides. They're all a lot taller. But something like this be fine for, you know, us. Not looking to turn out thousands of them, you know. Just a few. But more like this right here lasts for years, man. You crash one, no big deal. Come home and lay up another one. You know? Bam-o. Just like so. In Tokyo. Man, I want to go to Afterburner Jet Rally. But my funds are going to be tight. Who lives down there I could stay with? We got any fans from Mississippi? Jackson, Mississippi. Todd, how far you live from Mississippi? Was that the weekend of y'all show? When's y'all show? I'll get my F-16 parts. Should find out something in a day or so. I'll get all my emails tomorrow. And then pass it on. They won't hear nothing back till Tuesday.